Earlier this month, we saw the return of ITV1's crime drama Single-Handed, and joining me now is the star of the show, Owen McDonnell. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
You're an early morning person? Do you like getting up at an ungodly hour?
Well, I'm just back from holiday, so I'm still kind of on early hours. I've been getting up at 6 anyway.
Oh, OK. So jet lag has helped us.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
jet lag, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon for me.
So is this a second series of Single-Handed for us?
Yeah.
If people was foolish enough to miss the first series, what's it about? Tell us about Jack Driscoll, your character.
Jack is he's a country cop. He's a sergeant who's moved back to where he's originally from after a successful career in Dublin. And he has to readjust to village life and where he's from, etc., and stuff like that. So,
and a different pace of it all.
Yeah, it is a different pace, and also you're part of a community, and then you're separate. You have to remain separate from it as well.
Yeah.
So it's interesting, and it's also about him trying to get the things that we all want from life. You know, he wants a girlfriend, he wants a family, he wants a quiet life.
Yeah.
In some ways, but circumstances don't allow that to happen.
We got a little clip from tonight's episode,
Okay.
9 p.m. ITV1, just to make sure everybody knows, and they've got it down in the diaries. And you're talking about an odd situation of a fire and the woman that's photographed it. Just to explain that, have a look.
How can I help you, Sergeant?
You know Niamh Duffy?
Yeah. Lovely girl. I was awful upset to hear the news. Terrible accident. Terrible. So, what are you thinking, Sarge? Stray cigarette?
Too soon to say. Still waiting for scenes of crime to report.
Don't know what she was doing up there.
You don't? Her husband told me he offered her a job.
I did?
Well, perhaps that's what she was doing up there. Whatever you asked her to do.
Very mysterious.
Ominous, isn't it?
Ominous, ominous. I mean, it must be lovely for you, because you come from not far from where it's filmed,
Yeah, I'm
don't
from
you?
Galway City, which is about 50 miles from Renville, where we film.
Right.
As you can see from the programme, it's a beautiful, beautiful part of the world.
That's part of the treat of this, actually, seeing that kind of lifestyle, I think.
Yeah, well, I think they always wanted the scenery and the landscape to be like another character, to see people living in that kind of hostile environment. And then you get a touch of the Western with it as well, wide open spaces and the adversity of that.
And the adversity of all of that. Now, you're very busy because you've also been doing this comedy show with Sally Lindsay on Sky called Mount Pleasant, where she seems to be giving... Well, actually, go on, should we have a little look? She's taken you to task in this.
Oh, I haven't seen this.
You might be able to explain it. Have a look at this.
Is this OK? Chardonnay?
Favourite, actually.
Mine too. Blimey.
So, what about me? Well, I do.
Yeah, of course. Ish. I'd get rid of... It's all a bit 70s. Catalogue model.
You're joking.
No, really. Lose it.
Oh, I thought it was lovely.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh, I hated that jumper. Yeah, with a passion.
This looks good fun, because
she's... that's the first scene I'm in it, actually. We meet on a blind date, and she's actually testing me out for one of her work colleagues, because the work colleague is too nervous to go on the blind date. But she's married, very happily married. And, yeah, it was a great job to do. There was such an amazing cast in it, and they're all so funny. I kind of wondered why I was in it, to be honest.
It's interesting, because when I was looking up and reading up about you, there's all sorts of rising star attached to you, because it feels like we don't know you very well yet. You've done all sorts of things, we don't know you that well, and also lots of heartthrob as well. Lots of heartthrob, yeah. Look at him touching his ear. What's that a sign of? Nerves.
Yeah.
I'm known as a bit of a cougar, so you're right to be a little bit nervous. But you're actually all set up and in love, aren't you? You've been with somebody for a long time.
Yeah, no, I've been with Jill for 8 years. 8 years just a couple of weeks ago, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so very happy.
How do you... Oh, there you go. Who says? Yeah, don't worry, there's injunctions for this sort of thing.
Oh,
you can seem to manage to combine being, you know, an actor and being successful with having relatively quiet life. That's a trick, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know, but I think maybe people aren't that interested, really, to be honest, in my life. But, you know, I just do the jobs and then just have a regular day-to-day life.
Yeah, OK, well, look, there's Owen. He's very nervous. He's very nice, though, and you can see him ITV1, 9 p.m. tonight. Lovely to see you.
Lovely to